Hey, what's up? My name is Kevin and I'm the Helpful Hero, here to help you leverage the awesome power that is HubSpot and release frequent theme updates that you can take advantage of. And today is no exception to the rule. I've got yet another theme update ready for you, and that is version 106. Now, this version contains some great accessibility updates to the global header and global footer. And the global footer is one you're gonna wanna pay attention to, so definitely watch this video. I've got some improvements to the table flow module. Thank you if you provided me some feedback. I really do appreciate it. I've added it in, as well as some updates to the new custom bullet points in Magic modules and a range of other things that I'm about to show you. So let's go ahead and jump straight into HubSpot. And first and foremost, let's talk about something that you're gonna want to pay attention to after you install the update with the global footer, especially if you have the global footer still pointed to the parent theme. If you've moved the global footer module into your child theme, don't even worry about this. But let's go ahead and scroll right down here. And this is what you're gonna want to quickly look at. It has to do with the column titles. Now, for accessibility purposes, I've actually changed the structure around so these no longer respect the header 5 font. Instead, you can go in and set these. So what I would highly encourage you do is go into style options right down here. And if you come right here, you're gonna see this new little feature called column title. That's where you could set these guys right here. As you can see, if I change this to, let's just say something like a hideous red, those are going to change. Now, I highly encourage you to just dial in the font sizes, colors, or anything like this. It'll already respect your brand fonts, but if you want to, make it a bolder font or anything like that, definitely jump in and take care of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that back. And now let's jump into some more of the fun stuff. First up is the new table flow module. Again, if you provided me feedback, fist bump to you. I appreciate you. I got some of it incorporated and I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. So if we click into this module right here, one of the common requests was to be able to align the table, especially if you have a smaller table. Now, if you want it aligned to the left, you can just choose left. We can apply those changes. And now you can see how it's anchored over to the left side. Not a big change, but it was definitely something that was an oversight upon first launch. It's now taken care of and ready to rock. The other option that I added in was a small bug related to the global column widths. So now you can make these as large as you want to and, have a great time. So don't go too crazy because it'll get a little out of hand if you do. But at any rate, that's ready for you to use. And then the last bit that I added in was to make sure that if you want to create more of a streamlined looking table, some of the top and bottom borders will get removed. And so what I mean by that is, let's just say we have just like a couple rows here and we want this not to have a border. You can very easily come in, choose none, apply those changes, and you're just gonna have like a little bit more of a simple looking table. Again, thank you so much for the feedback. Keep it coming. We're gonna keep making these modules in Clean Pro the #1 most awesome theme on HubSpot ever. Ever. All right, next up, the Magic module. So thank you again for some of the feedback related to the new custom bullet points. I've actually incorporated some of that. So now if you go into column 1 and you are setting some of these custom bullet points, you're gonna now see that there is a little toggle where you can customize the bullet point style. And by that I mean specifically the text. So of course you can already handle some of the bullet point color, but it's going to open up the option for font size. Now, if you want to make these specifically large and in charge or smaller and more dinky, that veers away from your global standards that you would set in your theme settings, well then you can do so right here in the module itself. So have a ball, play with that, and have some fun. Next up is going to be just a little improvement to the image and video content element. You can probably very subtly see it here, But if we go into column 2 and we look at the image elements, you're gonna see now I've given you an option to add a drop shadow. So this applies to both when you use images and video. So have a blast, you can play with that. All the settings you need to control the drop shadow on an image are all baked in. Okay, let's move on. The next newest addition, which is more of a redo for Clean Pro, are the logo scroller modules. Now you'll know that there's actually 2 modules within the Clean Pro theme for the logo scroller. There is a local version, meaning it can be different on every single page, and there is a global version, which if you add to multiple pages, it's editable from a single page. Now, not much has honestly changed within a lot of the functionality of the logo scroller. However, it's going to follow the same sort of foundational options as the Magic Module and Verse Cards and all of the other new modules, where you have section settings, row settings, and things of that nature. So again, bringing in more and more consistency throughout the Clean Pro theme. And just while I said that, I forgot one other small addition that I just glazed over. As you can see, there's a new border option on the row within the Magic module. So if you want to do things where you call out the actual content area, right here under styles and row settings, you can go under design extras, and you're gonna see right here where you have the border options. Again, all to make it even easier for you to bring your designs to life. Now, there's a handful of other improvements that I've made. If you're here in the Clean Pro Happy Center, read below, I'll note everything. If you're here on YouTube, jump down to the link below to head over to my Happy Center so you can see everything that has been updated in this new theme update. And with that, I'm out. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.